Hey guys,
I'm Jerry.
I'm Sierra.
We're ladies.
And we tangent. Absolutely
Land
not.
the fucking plane, homie.
I'm reading the Patreon comments on this and someone just said something horrifying.
Horrifying.
Oh my god, I dated a guy who used to consume his own gift on a regular basis.
I saw someone say they would propose to him on the spot. Sick. You're sick for that.
He was a runner and read somewhere on the internet the jizz is packed with protein, so he would eat it to recover the protein. The way he would lick it off his fingers still haunts me to this day. I had to read it, said on you. Don't put that in the episode. We will get demonetized immediately.
Why? No one knows what it is.
I said jizz.
Oh.
Well, anywho.
I'm going to leave that in.
Damn it. I didn't say that. That was a comment we got. And
on
don't
Patreon.
ask about what. You should go to patreon.com/ladiesandtangents and maybe you'll find out what that
What our comrade had to say about that.
That comment meant.
But now, while you're here,
I've been in Texas for too long now.
what we're gonna say to you is,
What's up, everyone? Hello.
Or howdy.
Or howdy, partner.
Howdy, partners.
We want to go ho.
She's from Texas, huh?
Sandy Cheeks?
Sandy
You bet your
Cheeks.
fucking ass she is. That's what I know. What I know about Texas, Sandy Cheeks is from there.
Sandy Cheeks, Beyonce,
Ted Cruz. That's it. The
The
three
Father, the Son,
amigos.
and the Holy Spirit.
That is so true.
Yeah. Sandy Cheeks is the father, Ted Cruz is the son, Beyonce is the Holy Spirit.
And I know that's right. Speaking of
I know that's right.
speaking of ghosts, happy Easter.
He is risen.
He's Ted Cruz.
And Sandy Cheeks. She finally went,
We met her in Texas. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know anything about our trip in Texas? Oh my God. Let me tell you. So many things.
What happened to Texas?
So many things.
We can't fit it all in this
It's a
episode.
secret.
So we're probably going to have to tell you next week.
You know what I do want to tell you, though, speaking of Texas, is that we got a lot of comments, not this last week, but the week before, because we're definitely not recording this a week in advance.
Definitely not. We're definitely not wearing the same thing we wore last week.
No, we're certainly not. That would be weird. I guess the space station thing that everyone was telling me, the reason why was because it's like mission control is in Houston. And so that's why you hear, Houston, we have a problem.
It's
That's
Space Center.
Space Center, mission control. That's what
Houston.
we have a problem.
We have a problem. Houston, did we still have a problem or did you come to the show?
Houston, should we fucking fight about it? I don't remember what happened.
I mean, it's not your fault that they booked us at an insanely large venue, but
I wish you would fill it.
yeah.
I wish you would do something about it.
Yeah.
Show the fuck
My
up.
God. Grow up, Houston.
I can't. It's been a week. You're like, what the fuck can we do now? Nothing. You know who can do something? Seattle, baby. We're looking at you. You better show up, Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Portland sold out.
Are you trying to have Portland best you? That's lame as hell.
That is so fucking lame,
Dude,
dude.
you
I've
couldn't
never
be
hethe anything
lame.
lamer in my life.
You
The
were
way we went from fucking Texas
nicely out.
to Southern California accents.
They're going to say the way we originally started nicely asking people and being like, you don't have to come to the show, just downright bullying them into it.
Listen, maybe that's a little bit of our fault for saying you don't have to come because actually
You
do.
need to come. I'm forcing
Matter
you to
of fact,
come
come.
right now.
Dumb come to Seattle.
Right now.
Right up.
You better do it. Or we're going to treat you like Florida.
That's why I gotta treat you like Florida. You're gonna make me mad. You're gonna be so mad.
Matter.
You're not gonna like me when I'm mad.
Here's the thing. You can go to ladiesandtangents.com.
.com.
You can
Don't type that in. I
You can
swear
go to
God.
Ladies and Tangents and come.
To our shows.
And that's a promise. Oh, yeah. Come to our show.
Anyway.
Here's the thing. We don't have a lot to talk about because not a lot has happened since the last time that we recorded, which was an hour ago.
I ate barbecue wings.
I had the biggest Italian sandwich I think I've ever had in my life.
Huge.
It
You
was
picked
too big.
You picked that sandwich up and I was like, there's another sandwich under
Underneath
that
it.
sandwich. Oh my God.
A sandwich on top of a sandwich, and both of them were huge.
I
couldn't eat it. There was too much sandwich. I almost choked. Truly. There's so much meat in my mouth.
So much meat in my mouth. I was so mad about it.
Immediately, no money from YouTube. They're like, that's it. That was the final fucking straw.
Don't you make a
Absolutely not. We're not
you make 1 cent on this. You don't make any sounds.
You gluck on this, you never gluck again.
You never gluck in this town again. I swear to fucking God.
Fine.
Oh my God. Anyway, so I put I put some flooring into my sister's house.
How was that?
Why are you yelling at me?
What happened?
What happened next?
Speaking of that, I'm watching Love Island All Stars, and it is fucking crazy pants. But we'll talk about that later.
It is crazy pants. No, so I started to redo my sister's bathroom.
Okay.
And I did the floor, but I didn't finish it because I was really stupid and I started not in a corner, not up against a wall. I put the peel and stick tile. I thought I'm going to start where the bathtub inset is because that's going to make the most sense.
Part, right?
So I thought.
Yeah. Turns out,
no.
Oh.
I really fucked myself for the entire perimeter of the room.
Oh, hell.
And so I had somebody watching me do this. And they were very concerned about how I was using an X-Acto knife. And almost at one point I slipped. I did chip my nail, like the polish. It went through like 3 layers of polish. And they were like,
you have 3 layers of polish on that bitch?
Yeah. Because it's more of a pastel color. So she wanted it to be really opaque. But
beautiful.
Yeah. They were like, did you just fucking cut yourself? And I was like, no.
No.
They were like, are you lying? No. And now as I'm sitting here, I'm realizing maybe I did because this finger definitely has a cut on it, but I thought I was using this hand to do the cutting. So I'm a little
confusing.
I don't know. Maybe I got a paper cut from the tiles.
Do you want to hear a funny story about what you just said reminded me of this thing? Was that today Corey came running in as I was getting ready and he's like, Sierra, something's wrong with Sawyer. I need you right now. Don't be loud.
First of all, why would he say that?
What?
Yeah.
He was like, shh.
What are you saying to me right now?
Be quiet. And I was like, I can't. What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
We go out there and she's asleep on the couch. Actually, like a vampire in a coffin. Like this. Okay? And I can tell that she's been moved. She probably fell asleep holding on to him, cuddled against the pillows. And he was like, look at her hands and her arms. And there are like dimples of red, almost like a rash, but they're pressed in. And he gets his flashlight out, and I go, Corey, she was pressed up against the pillow. So it was like our pillow's pattern on her hands, and he was like, she's got a horrible rash.
She's got
spreading.
The pox.
He was like, I checked her everywhere else. And I was like, yeah, dude, because it's from the pillow. And then directly beside her, because she had rolled over onto her back and became a vampire. And I was like, if you would roll her this way, you would see
that it lines up.
Where it lines up. And he was like, oh, thank God.
You would quite literally be connecting the dots.
You know what's weird though is like you didn't need me for that. So
yeah, not at all.
Next time, maybe just do a couple more test runs.
And you certainly didn't need to say it in such a scary way.
That I was like, something's wrong with what?
With our baby.
Turns out she just laid up against the pillow for too long. That would be like if she took a bath and he's like, her fingers are deforming. They're all wrinkly. All of a sudden she's got 100-year-old hands. It's for the water, sweetie. It's okay. They'll go back to normal.
It's all right. It's his first time being a person.
You silly girl.
He's just being silly. He's just being silly.
So anyways, and nobody tell him I said that. If you see him, don't fucking tell him I said that about him.
You keep your goddamn mouth shut.
He doesn't watch, so you better not fucking say anything. I'll know it was you.
Yep.
Because who the hell's else?
Who the
house elf would tell him?
House. Guys, my house is really fucking coming along.
Oh my God, I thought you were talking about the show. I was like, Dr. House.
Paging.
We've never talked about this thing on life.
No, I've been like going and doing a lot of, I haven't been working on the house, but I've been viewing people work on the house. And
I wish you would work on the house.
It's so crazy because there's like electric now and there's ductwork and there's a fireplace in.
Wild. It's becoming a human being.
It is.
It's becoming its own person.
Parson.
It's becoming me.
It's becoming a parson.
I'm a Parsons.
Maybe. Could be.
Here's the deal. I have something for you today.
Okay.
Jerry told me last time, she was like, I've been really into numbers. And I don't know if you've heard.
A big numbers girl over here.
Big numbers gal. I don't know if you've heard us recently just shouting numbers out at each other, but we do it often.
Yeah.
And so we'll just be like 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 11. And so she was like, I think maybe we should talk about numerology. And I went to look into that, and then I realized that I had to do 2. And numerology is that was a lot, and I didn't want to just gloss over it. So I was like, maybe we'll get back to that. But what those are specifically are called angel numbers.
True. If you want to know some about numerology before we get to it, I actually know that, and that's why we did a numerology episode.
Hell yeah.
Back in the day.
That was like one of the first times you ever told me about, and that's why we drink. You were like so excited about it, and you're like, I've been listening to this. This is what they did. I really like it.
I remember what I was doing when I was listening to it.
I remember what I was doing
groceries.
When you Marco Polo'd me about it. I was in the line at Dairy Queen getting a summer treat.
It was in the summer.
It was a dilly bar.
It was in the summer, and I was getting stuff out of. I was removing things from my car that I had just gotten at the grocery store.
Oh, we're all in this together. We're here.
It was dilly bars. It was a car full of dilly bars.
Dilly bar season.
It was my dilly car.
Dilly bars are so good and
dilly
silly.
Bars are dilly silly.
Dilly
I want
silly.
a silly dilly.
And
I might fucking leave here and go get a silly dilly.
I think I could fuck with a dilly bar right now. Could put a dilly bar in me and run
That's
out.
what I know about me.
So here's the deal.
Oh my God. I have been
That was
yelling.
actually so gross.
It was so gross. I've been yelling out numbers a lot recently and around people who like don't yell out numbers, and so they don't
get it.
They're a bit caught off guard when I do yell them out, but I'm trying to explain like what it is and why I think it's important and how I feel the universe is speaking to me in that moment.
And we're going to talk about
and they were like, it's fine. That's whatever. Support your local witch. And I was like, the way I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
Support your local witch. Dude, I actually love that.
We could make 111-222-333 the phone number. Almost like calling in. Support your local witch.
It could be 111-222-1234. Because you get a 4 at the end.
That's true.
Love it. Okay, listen. So here's what an angel number is. Technically, you don't even have to be religious. Technically, maybe spiritual. But in numerology, it says every number has a unique vibration and meaning. From our life path number to our birthday number. Okay, so how often do I say 627 whenever we see it on the clock?
Yes.
I'm like, that's my lucky.
Yes.
It's like a lucky, it's a number also that I think I see often more than anybody else. And I'll call it out 627, 627. If we're driving, I see 627 all the time. And I'm like, that's my birth, 627.
That happened to me when I was like in a transition. You guys know the transition I'm in, but I'm in a transition period and I'm really trying to figure out like who I am and what my life is doing and where I'm going to go from here. And I'm driving to Sierra's house and I look up and the person who I'm following to Sierra's house has my birthday as their license plate. And
so
I was like,
crazy.
Pardon me?
It's wild. It's wild. So the vibrational frequencies of numbers hold powerful significance in our everyday lives. This, by the way, is from numerology.com. And I just want you to know that I didn't read this ahead of time because I wanted me and Jerry to both have reactions to it. This is not a science. This is a silly, goofy time. We're having fun. If you didn't know from all the cum talk earlier, this is just supposed to be a good time.
Yeah, when we pregame with cum, it's definitely not a serious episode.
When we pre-cum with game.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I always pre-cum with game.
So don't yell at me, Dad. Because numbers are everywhere, our spirit guides use them to communicate with us.
They sure
so
do.
That's
they
what these
sure do.
angel numbers mean. It's more so like your spirit guides than like your regular archangel.
I would love to know who my spirit guides are.
Me too. I want to meet them.
I want to know that I have like a team. How many do I have?
I think that I have 3. Ooh, I just said
3?
a number that came to me. That felt right.
I know. I think based on the people who have interacted with me at different points throughout my life. Again, this is something that I talked about yesterday. I think I have 4.
That's weird because you said you've been seeing 444, haven't you? And I've said I've been seeing 333 a lot.
Yes.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I said I've been clocking that a fucking lot.
So yesterday, someone
Maybe that's
said
they're like 333 of us, bitch. You better fucking pay attention.
they said, should I make up a person?
Yeah.
Make up a name.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a gender neutral name, so no one knows anything. Okay.
Jerry, cut that part out.
So Alex.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I love an Alex.
I love an Alex as well.
Okay.
So Alex and I were speaking. If you guys are like, who's Alex? There's a reason
Yeah.
for that. But
Me and Alex are friends.
um
Not Jerry, just me and Alex.
no, this is just my friend, not Sierra's. There's no connection to Sierra.
I actually know Alex pretty well.
Not actually, you know what? Probably not as well as I know Alex. I promise you that.
Anyways,
Alex
is gory.
Alex was like, "Do you believe in all that? Do you believe in like spiritual ghosty stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Excuse me?" And I was like, "For sure. I have a lot of encounters." And they were like, "For real? Why the fuck would I make that up, Alex?"
Yeah. What way would that benefit me to lie?
Yeah. And so now they are slightly freaked out by me because they are convinced that I am a witch. And I was like, well, I told you that multiple times. You thought I was joking.
I couldn't have been more serious.
Yeah. And that's why Alex said that they support their local witch.
I'll tell you right now that Alex and I have talked before about praying to the moon.
You have?
Alex was there when I prayed to the moon for the house.
Really?
Literally.
Oh.
Alex called me crazy.
Well, Alex is having a change of heart. I'll tell you that.
It's fine. All right, here
I
we
really
go.
like that this feels better.
Yeah, Alex
Okay.
is good. Alex Karev, you son of a bitch, I'll never forgive you. Simply put, angel numbers are repeating sequences of numbers that seem to show up everywhere you look. Have you ever felt like you look at your license plate and see 222, or do you keep looking at the clock at 11:11? 222 and 11:11. It's funny that those are the two they say. It may seem like a coincidence that you've been seeing the same number over and over, but these repeating numbers are actually angel numbers, and they hold a very powerful message that the universe thinks you need to hear.
What's wild is that they used license plate as an example.
That is really weird.
When I just talked about
that
the
is
license
really
plate.
weird. Okay, so now we're going to talk about angel numbers and their meanings. So here we go. 111. That's what we're going to talk about
Okay.
first.
I was really dumb.
I don't see 111 as often as I see like 333 or.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4 a lot more than
You
I
do.
see 111.
Yeah. I see 1111 more than 111. 111 angel number is sending you a manifestation invitation.
Oh.
Manifestation invitation. I really like the way that felt on my mouth. This number sequence knows that your thoughts quickly become your reality, so it's more important than ever to pay close attention to your ideas, beliefs, and feelings. What negative thought patterns have you been carrying around? Have they been holding you back?
Probably.
A positive new beginning can't materialize if it's being overshadowed by fear and doubt. Okay, that makes a lot of sense that I'm not seeing that as much as I used to anymore.
Agreed.
Same with you. Release what is worrying you and surround yourself with positive energy. Seeing the 111 angel number is your opportunity to create the future you desire, so make it count.
You know when we did see 111 a lot, and I remember saying 111 a lot
In January?
and before. Yeah.
Yeah. Last year. Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific time you were thinking of that you can't say?
Well, I mean, no, I just know that we said it a lot
Last year.
last year and into January. Yeah.
222. Now we see this one constantly.
All the time.
Do you always seem to look at the clock and it reads 222? The meaning of the 222 angel number is that your life is out of balance in some way.
Oh my God, balance being my word for the year, too.
That's crazy. This could be mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. You could be working too much, giving too much into your relationships with others, or putting effort into things that aren't continuing to bring you joy. This kind of negativity can hang over you, and what seemed isolated to one area of your life is now affecting you and others as well. Well, if that isn't the fucking case. Yikes! The 222 angel number remember when we were wearing our 222s together
Uh-huh.
The
Sure do.
222 angel number wants you to know that if you've been pushing yourself too hard, slow down. If you've been getting stuck in a cycle of mental negativity, try to think more positively. All facets of your life are intertwined, and these very small changes could give you a major boost overall. Very interesting.
Fine. I was actually feeling guilty yesterday because Alex was like, hey, it's a nice day. Let's go on a drive. And I said, all right, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so before we went on the drive, we needed to stop somewhere. And when we stopped at that place, Alex ran in, Alex came out. We start to drive. I'm feeling guilty that I'm not at my house cleaning.
Yeah.
Or working.
Because that's what you feel like you should be doing constantly.
And I look up and I see 222 on a house. It was the house number 222. And I remember calling it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes... Okay, well, how much... Okay, 333 is my... I've been seeing this more than any other number. 333 and 444 have been mine that I've been seeing so much recently. So I'm interested to see what the fuck this could mean. Sorry, I just bonked my mic.
I'd be bonking.
I'd be bonking it. When you keep seeing the 333 angel number, you are being called to recognize your life purpose. You were born into this world with unique talents and abilities that have the power to make an impact on everyone and everything around you.
Wait a minute.
But you may not be using them to their full potential.
What the fuck were we talking about at lunch when 333 came up?
I think. Oh, why did I do a shit? Got that.
Were we?
Yeah, I think. Right? Or no, what were we talking about?
We were talking about
I think
numbers.
It was something work related, weren't we? We might have been talking about the numerology thing and talking about the episode and work.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I remember I said I've been seeing 111, 222, 444, 555, and you were like 333, and you turned your phone to me.
Yep. That's weird. Believe it or not, you've slowly but surely been developing your soul mission all along, and this sequence is telling you that you're more than ready to tap into it.
Hell yeah.
The meaning behind the 333 number is that you shouldn't let doubt stop you from moving forward because you've got the universe on your side.
Hell yeah. You know what? Actually, as you were saying that,
oh my God, I feel powerful.
I think we were also talking about my situation.
Yes.
And you know what I've been saying over and over and over again lately is I am blessed and highly favored by the universe and things just work out for me.
Well, yeah, because you have truth on your side.
I have the truth-averse.
You do, truly.
I have the unitruth-averse.
444 has been another big one. A big one for me recently. Mm-hmm. And this says the 444 number indicates you are on the right path, even if you don't know it yet. You may be feeling as though you've been pushing a huge boulder uphill with no end in sight. This number is your size? Just your size. Try it on. This number is your sign not to give up and keep your eye on the prize. Your spirit guides are right next to you when you see these numbers. They're cheering you along your path and helping you get to the finish line.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Trust that everything happens in its own divine time and your guardian angel is on your side. My brain just read that as your grandma. So you said, grandma. Maybe she's one of them.
I think both of mine are.
Crazy. The 444 angel number is telling you that you will come out on the other side of this. So just keep going.
Oh, I needed that.
That's really
I
good.
certainly needed that, didn't I?
And you did. And you did. Have you seen 555 a lot at all?
Yes, I saw it yesterday.
If you've been craving life change, the 555 angel number is your signal that it is coming. If you haven't been wanting things to change, don't worry. This change isn't necessarily bad. It could be an unexpected shakeup, but as is the case with any transition, you can either let the situation happen to you or you can take control and steer yourself in the right direction. The universe is helping to pave the way for a new beginning, but in order to move towards a better future, you must let go of something that is no longer serving you. Ooh.
Here's what I'll say about that.
The 555 angel numbers is telling you to embrace this time of letting things go.
Here's what I'll tell you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday is when I saw 555, and it was about the time where I was having this conversation that I'm about to tell you about. For the longest time, I have felt like I was in a boat that was full of holes that I didn't put in the boat.
Yep.
but I was the only person with a bucket trying to get the water out.
Yep.
When eventually I decide I don't want to be in this boat anymore.
Yeah. This boat is sinking, and I'm not really the one that's causing it to sink.
I can't be
But I also
responsible for keeping it afloat
can't.
anymore.
Yes.
And so I
'Cause that
jumped
was what
ship.
you were putting all of your energy into.
I jumped ship and I didn't realize that there's so many other boats that were ready to help me or guide me, and it sucks that I was to a point where I would have rather drown than stay in the boat. But I'm so happy that I made the jump. I made the decision.
Here's the thing too, is when you're in a boat like that, drowning is inevitable.
Right.
You know it. It's on the horizon. So at that point,
You're
it's
prolonging the inevitable.
You're just prolonging it. But you know it's coming.
And
because that boat just keeps getting more holes in it, and they're not getting patched.
I didn't drown.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't drown.
No, because you know how to swim.
I do know how to swim. I learned when I was a little kid.
That's what I know.
I learned by dropping pennies down on the steps, and I would dive down to get them.
There's so many metaphors in this episode. It's actually insane.
It's actually so crazy.
Crazy. So this one is 666. Ooh, don't be scared. It's okay. I don't see this one as much.
I don't see this one as much.
But I know I've seen it a little bit. But
I don't know. I'm such a scaredy little bitch that I don't know if I did see it if I'd tell anyone I saw it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Like it when I see it. I'm like, ooh, but it's not. It's just because it's like, oh. It's also why I like seeing people give the finger. I'm like, oh, you dirty. You're not supposed to do that.
What's that about?
Stop it. This numerical sequence has gotten a bad reputation, but there's nothing scary about the 666 angel number. This number repeatedly shows up when you were giving too much of yourself, mentally, physically, or emotionally, in a particular aspect of your life. If you felt lacking in your material world, or you've become too attached to something such as a job, relationship, or mindset, the 666 angel number serves as a reminder to shift your perspective, ditch the obsessive thoughts, and let go a little bit. Trust that as you do this, harmony will restore itself. Did I have peace and harmony as my things?
I don't remember.
But yeah, I don't see that one a lot, which is probably good. I think that's probably I think I'm on the right path.
Yeah, I think the other one, a lot of these are similar.
Very similar.
Same, but different.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how many messages can your spirit guides have?
Oh my God, so many.
I mean, I feel like they're probably trying to tell you more than one thing at a time.
Yeah. Like,
just trying to really fucking get
some
kind of message in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see that one as much. And I feel like it's because I'm being taken care of in other ways.
Truly.
Through other numbers.
Yeah. 777 I do see.
Okay.
But not as much as 888. So we'll see what those two are. 777 is one of the most spiritual and sacred numbers of all.
Interesting.
If you're seeing this over and over, it's a message that a spiritual evolution is upon you.
Oh.
If you've lost hope and have been feeling doubtful about your future, these repeated numbers are the universe telling you to trust that everything is going to be okay. The 777 angel number is telling you to tap into your highest potential and embrace your individual gifts, using them to help the people around you. This will not only invite an increased amount of love and light into your life, but it will also help your soul blossom in a spiritual sense. That's wild.
I'm really curious right now what numbers people...
Yeah, tell us what numbers you resonate with or you see.
What are the ones that you call out or feel like follow you or whatever?
888 I see constantly.
A lot of eights.
All the time. And
I was just thinking like the higher up numbers I don't see.
Yeah. I think it's probably because of clocks and stuff, but I see this one like on the TV. It'll pop up probably because 888, whatever. But like I do see 888s in a row. Seeing the 888 angel number isn't a coincidence. It's an indication that increased abundance will soon be yours.
Oh.
You've been putting in the work, keeping a positive attitude, and continuing forward despite any obstacles thrown your way. And the reward is on its way.
Maybe that's why I'm not seeing eights, because I'm not coming into a season of abundance.
That's okay.
I'm aware of that.
You're a little butterfly.
Yeah.
And that's all right. Have you been attempting to switch jobs, trying to create healthier and happier relationships, beginning to tap into your talents? You have the right mentality, and as a result, a world of possibilities will open up in whatever you choose to pursue. View the 888 angel number as a reminder that the universe is on your side every step of the way. Now, 999 is one I don't hardly ever see. I don't think that that's one that I get.
Well, that
a
one
lot.
would be hard because of clocks.
True.
But
And it's not like a 999, you know, number.
Niner.
Niner.
Yeah, I don't normally see 999.
If you're seeing the repeating 999 angel number, it's a message that one chapter of your life is about to end and another will begin.
Interesting.
Well, that is interesting, isn't it? Perhaps you've gone through a painful period in your life. A painful period.
I've had many a painful period in my life.
I'm actually going through one right now. My period couldn't be more painful. I literally just told you I was having cramps earlier.
I know, I've been having like cystic acne really bad. That's why if you're watching the video and you're like, Jerry, are you picking your nose? No, I have dry skin on this one zit that came up.
So annoying.
I'm trying to get it off. Do I need to get it off right now?
Do you know
Honestly, I do.
You know where I found one today? Right there.
Ooh.
Right above like my ear, where my ear starts.
Uh-huh.
Huge zit. Freaking assisty boy. And it hurts. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Did we gross you out yet? Get over it. This phase of your life is coming to its natural conclusion, allowing you to make a fresh start. You will see that everything you've experienced and the lessons you've learned are helping you transform into who you're truly meant to be. 1010. Again, you would see that on a clock. I don't see 1010 very often at all. But here's what it means.
No, I do sometimes.
If you're seeing the 1010 number, it means a significant spiritual awakening is upon you. It's possible you've been trying to connect more deeply with your higher consciousness. Okay, that makes sense because I feel like you've been trying to tap into that shit.
Well, especially since I believe I went through a dark night of the soul.
Totally. Or that you've been completely ignoring this part of yourself. Interesting. Regardless of your situation, the 1010 angel number is signaling a time to trust your intuition, raise your vibration, and connect with your inner voice. You may be required to step outside of your comfort zone to do this, but that's okay. Are you outside of your comfort zone enough? I feel like you really pushed yourself.
I know. I feel like I couldn't be farther away from any comfort zone. That's a lie. That's a lie. I feel like if anything, I've been living outside of my comfort zone.
I would agree with that.
And I feel like I'm now getting back into a comfort zone.
Well, yeah, maybe comfort, maybe safety.
Well,
and security.
Well, also,
stability.
Stability is a great word. I was watching a tarot the other day, and one of the cards that was pulled, and she was saying that I've been struggling because I've been in a period where I'm not able to be my most authentic self, and I'm struggling because I feel limited in my ability to be fully transparent and communicative, which is my integrity and my honesty and my openness is so meaningful to me, and I'm in a period where I can't be. And I was like, well, goddamn, that's not really fucking accurate.
Right.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah, that's definitely frustrating. 1111 I see all the time.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my biggest.
So
I'm curious what this says. The number 1 in numerology is associated with beginnings, initiative, and independence. So if you're seeing the 1111 or 1111 angel number, you could be entering a new phase of your life or embarking upon a new journey of some kind. Now is not the time to dwell on the past or lament about missteps you may have made, nor is it the time to be shy about your biggest hopes and dreams. The 1111 angel number is letting you know that opportunities, growth, and positive change could be on your horizon, so be open to the possibilities that make themselves available to you now.
It's interesting that you stopped doing pages and tangents for a very long time, and now you just started it again, and you are doing something you've never done before.
Literally.
You're doing lives, and you're doing them alone.
Yes!
So, like...
And it was weird. I told Corey I was really nervous. I had nervous shit right before it. For real. And I was like, I'm sick. And he was like, relax. It's fine. I mean, he said it a lot nicer than that. And he actually set my whole setup up because I was like, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And then after I got done, I came up and he was like, I think you crushed it. And I was like, it felt a lot more natural than I thought it was going to. And he's like, well, you've had a lot of practice. Even though I've been with somebody, I still feel like I'm not as nervous. It's not like I feel like I'm going to get on there and people are going to be like, you stupid, ugly bitch or whatever. Well, with just the horrible things that could be said.
You know that you know that you are an equal part of this. You know that it's not me carrying everything. And so you can do it without me.
That part too.
Yeah.
That part, because I think that for a long time that was difficult
Well,
to
that was kind of how everyone acted.
Literally how everyone acted. A lot of people.
In our circle, not outside.
No. But yeah, it was like, oh, okay, well they must be right because they must be seeing something that I'm not. But yeah, it was so fun and like very in my element because I said, did I sound like stupid? Because he watched the whole thing and he was like, no, I had no idea what you're talking about because I've never read that book, but you sound like you know what you were saying.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's all I care about.
I saw Alex pop in the chat and I almost said something and then I was like, what? I can't draw attention to that.
Yeah.
But I came in the house and Alex was like, so what's she going to talk about? And I said, Akatar. And Alex was like, huh? And I said, it's fairy smut.
Yeah. It's a book. There's a lot more to it.
There is a lot more, but
I actually didn't hit on the sexual parts at all.
I did have to explain what smut was then.
Oh, hell.
And then that's when Alex stopped watching.
Yeah. No, we didn't talk sexual at all.
Uh-huh.
It was all about the plot, the characters, the character development. It was actually pretty. Yeah, I didn't talk about the sexy
save
stuff
it?
at all. Yes, I did. I have it. I just don't know where to post it because I don't know how to repost alive. So if anybody could help me with that.
I can help you.
But I did
because I wanted to watch it.
Yeah. I thought it was really good. The only problem is next time maybe I'll screen record because I saved it from Instagram and it didn't save the comments. So unless I'm like sitting there reading out exactly what they say, because I react to a lot of comments I read, but I don't sit there and like read all of them out because the chat was going really fast.
Yeah.
It said at the end of my live that 720 people showed up, and that was after the second one when I got off with you.
Yeah.
So that they weren't all there consistently, obviously, but like in and out. So I was like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
But because of that, me trying to read with my brand new eyes, the chat was like, my
brand new eyeballs.
It was tough.
Took them out for a test drive.
They weren't ready for it. They were not ready for that situation.
I cannot stop picking at this spot on my face.
No.
It has like one little piece of skin. And because my nails are not the right thickness, whatever, they're a little bit rounded.
Yeah. That's why I like these square boys. Even though I don't like the way they look as much, I could pick better with them. And that's not
right underneath my nostril too. So anyway, I'm going to look fucking ridiculous this whole episode, but who cares?
All right, this is for you because it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and I feel like you see it a lot.
I see 1, 2, 3, 4 all the time.
This angel number is a very special number. Unlike other angel numbers, each of the individual numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all in sequential order. This is symbolism for the steps you take as you work towards finding your life's purpose. That's very...
And I got that piece of skin just when you said that.
Wow, it was all for that.
Oh my God, that feels good.
It's possible that you've been running into roadblocks, feeling like you'll never find your way.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Your guardian angels are showing you the 1, 2, 3, 4 angel number to remind you that the obstacles aren't preventing you from getting to where you're supposed to go. They're just detours. Keep putting one foot in front of the other.
That reminds me, I think I've said it on here before. If I haven't, I'm going to say it again. I was watching Bluey.
Yeah.
And Bandit, the dad, was basically talking like a fortune cookie. And he says, there are no obstacles. Fuck, what did he say? There are no obstacles. There's just the road or something. There's just the path. Basically I forget the fucking quote, and that's going to annoy the shit out of me. But basically what he was saying is like, you think that there's obstacles in your way, but that's not an obstacle. That's the path. You can't move the obstacle out of the way. You have to just go forward.
Go over, around, up.
It's a part of the path.
Yes.
It's not blocking you. It's not, I guess, detour, but it's
just a roadblock. You got to find a way around or up above it.
It's not, it was never not going to be there.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
And so I was like, oh my God, that hit me, because sometimes I'll get to something that feels like a roadblock or feels like a boulder in my way. And I'm like, well, fuck, if this wasn't here, then this would be easier. And it's like, that was never going to be an option.
Totally.
This is the path. It's not an obstacle. It's just the path.
Right.
And realizing that and remembering that, this is why I wanted to talk about Bluey. has really been helpful for me because it helps me not try to imagine a situation where the road was different because it was never going to be different. This was always a part of it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, totally. 2222.
2222?
Yeah, I
Four
never
twos?
see that, but fair enough. This says the number 22 is a master number in numerology. So seeing the 2222 angel number is like getting a double dose of this potent numerological energy. Master number 22, also known as the master builder, has the ability to turn its dreams into a reality.
I'm sorry, but master builder is also
masturbator.
No, I was watching the Lego movie with my kids, and a master builder is someone who can build anything.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Without instructions and
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, so master builders in
I'm
the Lego
sorry
movie.
I made a masturbation joke there.
Yeah.
I was thinking master
You're
debater.
sick.
You know.
You're a sick bitch.
Sack. The 2222 twos all around.
A round of two for my friends.
Around the 22s for my friend. Angel number could be your angels communicating that they want you to keep forging ahead, believing in whatever it is you're trying to accomplish right now. No matter how challenging the road ahead of you becomes, and no matter how many times you want to give up, keep the faith that things will eventually turn around for you.
Well, that's positive.
Damn, that is positive. Okay, so those are numbers.
Those are
Hey,
numbers.
everybody, those are numbers.
You ever seen a number before? Did you?
Those are your angel numbers.
I want to know. I wonder if we can look it up real fast. What our favorite numbers mean?
Yes.
And our birthday numbers. Yours would be the same thing, right?
Yeah, let me see. Not 626. Isn't that Stitch? Is he fucking... Oh, the meaning of the 627 angel number. Okay, so this is my... Oh my God. This is my number. Today, we uncover the meaning of the angel number 627. Have you ever been driving down the road, glancing at your odometer, only to discover that it reads 627? Or looking at the clock each day and it reads 11:11? But no, it's 627. It's fine. The angel number 627 is a mysterious phenomenon that has appeared in people's lives for centuries. That's really fucking weird.
That
it's
is
like
weird.
Not just my birthday. It's believed to be your guardian angel sending you a message or a sign to help guide you on your path. Okay, so tell me what it is. No, I don't need to know about what angel numbers are again. You don't have to do that. Just tell me what the fucking number means. The 627 angel number is a powerful and meaningful message from the spiritual realm, signaling to you that your life is currently in alignment. Your angels are letting you know you're in the right place at the right time. When it comes to 627, this is a powerful indication that you are in sync with the universe. You are on the right path towards achieving your goals and purpose. It's important to remember that being in alignment doesn't mean everything is always perfect or easy. It means you are in tune with your higher self and the universe. You need to keep trusting your journey even when things get challenging. Remember, everything happens for a reason and that you are exactly where you're meant to be at this moment. 627 encourages you to let go of any doubt you have and stay true to yourself. Embrace any opportunities that come your way and know that you are capable of manifesting the life you desire.
Hell yeah.
Let go of any fears or doubts that may be holding you back and trust the universe's timing. So the next time you see angel number 627, take it as a positive affirmation. You're on the right path and the universe is fully supporting you in your journey. Trust in the process, stay positive, and remain open to new opportunities that are coming your way.
Buckle up, baby. That's what that said. I want anyone, like, if you have a number that you see all the time or a favorite number, look it up. Put it in the comments.
God, that's crazy.
So I looked up my birthday since you just said your birthday number.
Yeah.
The ultimate meaning of angel number 618 centers around balance and refocus.
What? Balance again?
Yep.
What the fuck?
I know. Your angels are signaling that you should take a look at your life and see which areas need more balance.
Well, I think we figured that out.
We certainly did. This could be in the area of work, relationships, or any other part in your life. Your angels are reminding you to take the time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself. When it comes to achieving balance in your life, it's important to focus on things that will bring you joy. Seeing 618 often indicates that it's time for you to refocus on yourself and your goals. This is a signal to take the time you need to reset and realign with what matters most in your life. Your angels are with you every step of the way. Perhaps the most important message of the 618 angel number is that it is never too late to bring balance into your life.
I'm shitting.
I know. No matter how out of kilter you're feeling, your angels are here to encourage you to restore balance and find harmony.
Oh my God, harmony again. That's mine.
I know. The angels are giving you the power to make things happen. The only thing left for you to do is act on this message.
Well,
Angel numbers can be an invaluable source of guidance in our lives, but ultimately it's up to us to make the most of the meaning. So the next time you see 618, take a moment to reflect on what it means for you. Think about how it can bring more balance into your life. Whether it's a better work-life balance or investing more time in friendships instead of a romantic relationship, this number can point you in the right direction.
hey, that's probably not wrong either.
By being open to messages from the universe, you can bring harmony to your life.
Oh, wow. Call out. Interesting.
I also looked up number 12 because that's my favorite number and I see it a lot.
My favorite number is 7.
Numerology of 12 draws attention to one's self-importance, emotions, relationships, and the pursuit of peace. It may also be seen as a metaphor for the recursive nature of existence and opening of new horizons, particularly in the quest of spiritual enlightenment.
Interesting. My number is 7. It's my lucky number, obviously, because it's in,
Obviously.
Whatever the fuck. Can I continue in my browser, please, bitch? Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you know what's wild too?
What?
Is my birthday is 6/18. 18 minus 6 is what?
12. I was like, I don't know. What is it?
It's 12, which is my favorite number.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy.
All right, let's see. What? Why can't I just fucking read it? Why do you have so many things? Oh my God. Number 7, meaning. Please. The number 7 is both deep and wise. It is not satisfied with simple explanations and surface level information.
It'll never be satisfied.
This is frivolous stuff. It knows that the real gold is buried deeper and it won't stop until it finds it. And then it'll keep digging for more. And what I've always been told my entire life was that I dig for gold and I dig hard.
I've never not
and
digging
the teachers
for gold.
are like, Sierra, stop digging for gold.
Stop digging for gold.
The other kids are watching. This is embarrassing.
You know what? I'm actively teaching my sons how to dig for gold because I'm tired of looking at their boogers.
Oh,
I really am. I'm like, get it out of there.
Get a Kleenex at least, please.
Listen, sometimes it doesn't work.
A Kleenex?
Yes.
No, but you should wrap it around your finger and then dig up there.
Oh, no, I will stick my finger right through it like toilet paper and I would rather just intentionally get it on my finger rather than accidentally do it.
It's worse somehow.
No, because in my mind, if I know that I'm going to touch a booger, rather than thinking like, oh, I'm going to not touch it and then I do touch it, I'm like, that was not the plan.
There's ways to this. Asking questions, researching, listening, and sensing are all special skills the 7 uses in its search for awareness.
Interesting.
Though spirituality is essentially important to the number 7, it takes a more intellectual approach to life than an emotional one. Boy, if this isn't the fucking my life.
If this isn't the fucking my life.
It's an analytical number that enjoys gathering and filtering through information to find answers. Still, it has a more powerful intuition than you might expect, which it uses as its guide. This combination of conscious and subconscious thinking allows the mind of the number 7 to shine a light into the very deepest realms to access hidden truths.
That is fucking wild.
What the fuck?
That's
How
wild.
did those both kind of describe us?
I know.
I don't like
that. Is wild.
It freaks me out.
Well,
anyways, that's numbers for you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Or whatever.
I love to count. Or whatever.
So
my kid's really into counting right now. Sorry, that's
She be
just
counting.
That's just true.
she'd be counting. I took my kids to the doctor
She
the
can
other
count
day.
to 30.
My kids were counting. They asked if Forrest could count to 10. I was like, yeah. And then Forrest started at 10 and started going up towards 20, but he skipped 16 and Ollie yelled 16 in his face. And then they started together going 17, 18, 19. And the doctor was like, I get it. You can count.
That's great. Good job.
Yeah. So I didn't need an example, but.
Yeah, she did it the other day and she just kept going past 20. And I was like, word? Okay. You're doing it.
You're going.
All right. And we're at 27. And now she's at 30. And I was like,
She is-
how?
She is a smart
She
Smart
just
baby.
really likes numbers and letters.
Mm-hmm.
Like
She just likes learning.
she's
very observant.
Yeah.
Monkey see, monkey do.
No, for real. And like somebody said, they were like, does she watch this a lot? 'Cause she had it memorized like
Yeah.
a song. And I was like, this is her second time watching it. But she is like, I think she might have a touch of what's that called? Like Lexi Gray had it in Grey's Anatomy.
Oh,
When you have
not a photographic memory, but
it's kind of like that. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like that, but like you can hear something and immediately you can repeat it.
yeah, like retain it.
Yeah, I think she has that because the way she can memorize shit
It's impressive.
down to like when they take a breath in a song and stuff. It's like I've actually never seen it before. It's very wild. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty interesting to see. She's a character. And she'll do it at the doctor's, and I'm like, good job, Mom. I'm like, I really don't do shit.
I know.
I actually don't know how she does this.
Beats the fuck out of me, Doc.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So kids are
Anyway.
crazy. Numbers are cool.
Leave us your favorite numbers and what they mean in the comments below. That's your
Please.
homework.
I'd love to hear it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to read it.
With her new eyes.
Look I can see all the way. I can see you. I can see you. I've never seen you before. Never seen you before in my life.
Not one time, never before in my life.
No.
Anyway, we love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. That's that on numbers. We'll see you next week.
All right.
We're out.
Goodbye.